In the heart of Willowbrook Forest, where fireflies danced like tiny lanterns and the air smelled like fresh honey, there was a magical river that flowed with every color of the rainbow. The Rainbow River had been there for as long as anyone could remember, but one morning, something strange happened. The river had lost its colors. Instead of its usual shimmering hues, the water was plain and gray. Two best friends, George and Sarah, knew something was wrong. "We have to save the Rainbow River," Sarah said. George nodded, and together they set off on an adventure to uncover the mystery. As they followed the river upstream, they met a wise old turtle named Tobias. "The colors of the river come from the magical stones hidden in the crystal caves," he explained. "If the colors are gone, something must have happened to them." Determined, George and Sarah ventured into the dark and glittering caves. Inside, they found tiny, mischievous shadow creatures stuffing the glowing rainbow stones into sacks. "Hey, those belong to the river!" George shouted. The shadow creatures giggled and darted around, making it impossible to catch them. Thinking fast, Sarah pulled out her bag of rainbow-colored candy and tossed a handful into the air. The creatures, unable to resist the colorful treat, dropped the stones and ran after the candy instead. Quickly, George and Sarah gathered the stones and placed them back in their rightful spots. As soon as the last stone was set, the ground rumbled. And suddenly, a burst of color flowed back into the river. Reds, blues, greens, and purples swirled in the water, sparkling once again. Tobias the turtle smiled. "You two have saved the magic of the Rainbow River." George and Sarah grinned and watched as the river glowed under the golden sun. From that day on, whenever they visited, they saw their reflections shimmering in every color, a reminder of their daring adventure, and they knew that whenever a mystery appeared, they'd be ready to solve it, together.